But what I'm really most interested in is Quito. Tell me about that.
Oh, right, yeah. Copa Libertadores. We've got one finalist sorted out last night, and the other finalists will be sorted out tonight. And you see similar things that you're talking about with the Premier League being like the European Super League. Similar thing has happened in South America with Brazil. Brazil is South America's Super League. Brazil has won the last 6 versions of the Champions League over here, the Libertadores. 4 of those 6 have been all Brazilian finals, and we still have a chance of an all Brazilian final this year. Last night, Flamengo managed to squeeze past Racing of Argentina 1-0. They won the first leg 1-0 in the Maracanã. They held on for a 0-0 last night, despite having been a man down after 55. But you look at the Flamengo first team, the side they put out yesterday, 6 non-Brazilians, plus Jorginho, who is Brazilian, but his footballing nationality is Italian, the one who played for Chelsea. And so they are cherry-picking talent from all over. They've got the hero was the Argentine goalkeeper. They've got Uruguayans, very good Uruguayans. They've got Ecuador. They've got Colombia. And so financially, it's so hard to compete. Racing had a go, but really, it's a lovely word without a vowel, I think, that the Welsh have. Hoyle. You know that word?
Yeah.
It just means, get up and get them.
Get up and get them.
And that's it. And that's all Racing had. And they tried hard, but with much more Hoyle than class. And they couldn't score, so they go out 1-0. The other semi-final later on tonight, Liga of Quito, L.D.U. of Ecuador against Palmeiras. Now, Palmeiras go into this. Palmeiras are a huge side. It's the Italian community of Sao Paulo. Very, very well run. And they've spent a lot of money. In financial terms, there is no comparison between it. There's no comparison. Liga of Quito don't stand the slightest chance. But they can defend well. I was in the stadium for the last goal they conceded. It was after 13 seconds of the first knockout game they played. It was against Botafogo. They conceded after 13 seconds. And they've gone all the rest of that game and the next 5 games in total, all against top Brazilian opposition without conceding a single goal. And they won the first leg 3-0. They have the advantage of altitude of Quito. But it's not La Paz. It's not Bolivia. It's doable. The Palmeiras coach is Portuguese, Abel Ferreira. You're going to be hearing a lot about him because he's brilliant. There's a lot of the young Jose Mourinho about him, both in the way that he can set up his side and he can change games in the course of matches with substitutions, and in the fact that he's absolutely unbearable. And he's just a nightmare of the fourth referee. He just spends his whole game moaning and whining, and he's unbearable. If he wasn't unbearable, he would be Brazil's coach now, I think. What stopped him getting it is just his behaviour is out of order. And this is a sentence I never thought I'd say. They lost last week 3-0 because he picked a ludicrously attacking side. He never does it. But the game before, the Sunday before the for the first leg of the semi-final, they played Flamengo. It was the big game. These two sides, they're fighting for the league title as well. And they lost 3-2. It was a good game, but they lost 3-2. So he thinks, right, let's give a vote of confidence. Let's go out to attack. And he knows the conditions. You really shouldn't be doing that at altitude. He's got a front 2 anyway, for reasons that I won't go into now, but he's got a front 2, which is quite rare these days. So he's got a front 2. So that puts onus on the midfield. And he picked a midfield where no one marks, and he's right back who doesn't mark. And Liga just walked through him. It was 3-0 at half time. Liga could have scored many more. And Palmeiras couldn't get it back second half. But now they got 90 minutes in front of their own fans. And I still think they'll do it. I do. I think they'll be able to breach this one. Liga, and I've seen them a few times in the stadium this year. It is a remarkable story, but they haven't got a lot of pace. They haven't got a lot of counter-attacking. And without a lot of counter-attack, I think Palmeiras should be, just like Ali McLeod said he was going to do against Iran in 1978, Hughie, they should be able to plant themselves in the Liga half and just turn the screw. So whatever happens tonight, it's a fantastic story whatever happens,
Yeah.
because either Palmeiras are able to overturn this, this huge first leg disadvantage, or Liga hang on, and a club from Ecuador in the final of South America's Champions League. It hasn't happened since 16. And Ecuador is the country that punches above its weight more than anyone else in South America over the last 10 or 15 years. But it's going to be a long 90 minutes for them. They will try and they will try and transform the stadium into a giant waxworks museum. This is the expression that we use in Portuguese for time wasting. Wax, cera. There will be the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is 38. He's the reserve goalkeeper. He's like a praying mantis. He was Ecuador's goalkeeper in the 2014 World Cup. He's a reserve goalkeeper, but the first choice got injured on the eve of the first. So he comes back at 38, and he has a fantastic game. He will spend hours and hours and hours rolling around on the floor. They will take hours over every set piece and every throw on. They will try and work the clock down. But I still think that even though they have this 3-0 lead, I think it's going to be a long, long 90 minutes for them.
Well, it's been a long 63 minutes for us on the podcast today. I would urge all of you to subscribe, please. If you've got a moment, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And do join us as well on the Brazilian Shirt Name WhatsApp group as well.